Hey guys, how's it going? Sit. Right, I thought I'd do a quick ghost box session as I ain't done much over the last few days. So going to be using the quantum box. Hey guys, how's it going? Sit. So quantum box we're going to use for a while. Things right, I thought I'd do a quick ghost box session as I ain't done much over the last few days. So I'm going to be using the quantum box. Right, turn that off. Right. So I've just been to the bathroom. As I was in here, I heard quite a big clonk, and I don't know what a clonk was. It wasn't a cat because she was in here. It's like a knock in the kitchen, kind of clonking noise. So I thought, weird. Oh well, never mind. So I kind of just like ignored it in one way. So we're using the quantum box. Hello, everyone who's coming in, watching. Hello, welcome. We're gonna start off with it just standard. Right, hello, spirits. Anybody around tonight? Wish to come forward and say hello?
I'm here.
Evening. Who's here with us tonight? Well, shit, my fucking my speaker just went shooting on the floor. Right, guys. Who knocked the speakers down just then? Someone touching them. I don't know where the other one's gone. Hello? Anybody around? Come and say hello.
Afraid.
Afraid? Who's afraid? Can you try and speak one at a time, please? Let's turn the sweep down a little bit. Who banged in the kitchen when I was in the bathroom? Was it Mary? Or Abby? Or the other Mary? How many spirits are in this room with me tonight? Can you give me a number? Oh, we only doing a short one. Probably about half an hour. What do you spirits do when I'm sleeping? What do you spirits do when I'm sleeping? Do you come and watch me sleep? Boring, did you say? Well, do something then. Do something to make it not boring. Or is it boring watching me sleep? So I'm using the quantum box tonight. Only a short session. Does dark does dark entities hide out in the wooded areas like forests? Sometimes. Is there any dark entities over at the Common, Mitcham Common? Yes or no? Victim. Cough. Is there any dark entities over at Mitcham Common? Yes or no? Try to give me a little bit of time to answer you questions, yeah? Do you know there's been any more murders or suicides over at Mitcham Common? Yes or no? Is it worth me buying a metal detector? You're going over Mitcham Common, metal detecting. Yes or no? No, you're not really making much sense again tonight, are you? Give me a spirit name of who may be in this room with me right now. Nathan. Is there a Nathan in here? Hello, Nathan, if you're here. Where you come from? Where are you from, Nathan? How old are you? Are you a child or an adult? Or teenager? If you can hear me and you're able to manipulate this ghost box application, can you make a whistling sound? Can you do something like this? Let me know if you can manipulate the ghost box by whistling. Can't surely you can whistle. Whistle for me. Say my name. Say hi, Steve.
for code. Okay.
Is it hard for you to use Ghostbox applications? I've got patches on the other video. Turn off a second. I'll try a Ghostbox on the Optimus Ghostbox 2. Well, have you said anything? Thank you very much. I'm going to stop this one now. Yeah, I really think that it's, you know, spirits do kind of like find it hard to manipulate Ghostbox applications. And if they can manipulate them, how do they do it? Because I can't really put themselves into a computer and just like, you know, say things that may be programmed in the software. You know, you've got to be some kind of fucking Einstein to do that, I suppose. I know there's probably like, you know, very intelligent spirits out there, but, you know, how do I really find ways of manipulating the software? It's hard to fucking like really find out, really. Right. Hello. Can you try using? Can you try using the Ghostbox radio? Use the static, the white noise, the frequencies, the voices. Can you say hello? I'm gonna put the webcam down a little bit so you can hear it. Say my name. Say hello, Stephen. Just heard it say Leonard. Hello, Leonard.
Right. Back.
Does Mitch and Common have any demonic spirits in there? Yes or no? Name me one demonic demon name that came through our Ghostbox the other day. Say the BB one. We had Beelzebub coming through a lot of times, the name on the Ghostbox the other day. Can you say Beelzebub? Does he exist? Yeah. Say his name then. Yeah, is that Steve? Tell me your name. I'm actually scanning up on FM at the moment. I'm going to reverse the scanning unit. Do I have any demonic spirits in here? Yes or no? Do I have any bad or negative spirits in here?
Two.
Two. Who's the two? Tell me the two demonic or evil spirits' names.
John.
John who? Who's the other one? You said I had two evil or demonic spirits in here. You said John. Who's the other spirit's name? Can't I wait for the second name? All right, then tell me, where did this John come from? How bad is he? And where's he come from?
Nobody. Second. Yep. Yes. 2 hours. Time.
I'm going to scan downwards now. Anthony? Did you just say Anthony?
John.
Yeah, John. Hello, John. Are you a good spirit or a bad spirit, John? Fun. John, where do you come from? Where have you come from, John? Liverpool. John, have you come from Liverpool? Why have you come all the way from Liverpool down to here to talk to me? What do you need, John? What do you want? John, do you need help? Do you need help, John? You don't need help, John. What do you want? Well, I saw quite a big orb in my bedroom, just there on DVR. Coming right across me over the top. Was that you, John, I just saw? Yes or no? Who else is in this room with me? Give me some names. Spirit names. How many spirits are in the living room right now? How many spirits roughly are in the living room?
You break. This is fun.
Did you say 52?
Well.
Sounded like someone said 52 then. Are they all good spirits or bad or mixed? Yeah, who said Steve? Give me a name of someone who is watching on the side chat right now. Tell me one of their names. Ivan? I don't think there is an Ivan in there. Say one of these words. Spirit, ghost, entity, or demon. Say one of those words. Ghost, spirits, entity, or demon. Or angel. Come on, try and manipulate this radio. Say one of them words. Ghost, spirit, entity, demon, or angel. Say one of those words.
Really?
John, are you still there? Say John again.
Couldn't find it.
What did you say? Arsehole.
400.
400 what?
I think it's not.
Let me try a different frequency on the radio. Well, I'm not sure what frequency that is, but it's on reverse. Hello? I think it's the long wave, I'm not sure. Any spirit people here? Can you come say hello? Try and use this frequency. Tell me your name.
London.
Nothing really.
My mum. I do it.
Hello?
First.
Anyone? John, you there?
Vera.
Vera, I used to know Vera. Is it the Vera I think you're talking about?
Ocean.
I'll give 5 more minutes. I'm going to close the screen down. Go on, say hello to me. Give me your name. If you don't want to talk, say shut up. And I'll stop talking. What am I holding? What are these called? Can you tell me what these are called? You cut things with them? What are these called? What's that? What is that called? Tell me what I'm holding up in the air. What are these objects? One you can use to put papers together, and one you can use to cut paper. What are they called? Come on, you must know. I don't think you're all thick, are you? What's in this packet? What's it? What are these? What are these items in here? Hey, what's that? You're not all that good tonight, are you? Lazy buggers. You're very lazy. Right then, what's this? What does this do? What is it for? I've heard pain then. It helps for pain, but what is it? What's it called? Not really hearing much. Right, thank you. Close it off. Right, well, I'm not still too good, guys. I've still got this stinking flu. I've not heard or seen loads around for a few days, so I'm not sure if we're going to do anything on Friday. I would like to try and do that Alicia Lamb unsolved murder mystery thing again. I know we've already done it twice, but I feel that there's more stuff that she can tell us. I think we last left off with Alicia Lamb, her telling us about bodies that are buried in the basement and also in the brick wall. And I think she said there might be like a hidden wall somewhere in that basement. So I'd like to try to communicate with Alicia Lamb again with next, well, either this Friday or next Friday. Depends on what Rose wants to do, actually, but I've not seen or heard Rose for a little while. She's not texted me or nothing. I've seen that she's done a few videos, but not as many as she normally does. So, oh God, I don't know what she's doing, to be honest with you. What day is it today? I don't know what day is today. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, Tuesday. Tomorrow night I might do a stream and do either, you know, the bedroom in here with the DVR, or the kitchen, or the living room. I don't know what one yet, but probably one of those. Maybe do that tomorrow, just in case we don't do nothing Friday. So we'll see how it goes. I was actually trying to do some gaming tonight, actually, but for some reason, my Daisy would not load up any servers for some reason. And I actually got an email from one of my friends of mine. He actually sent me 2 games. One of the Armour 3 packs, I think it is, and some beta game. I can't remember what the beta game was, but I was going to give those a go, but they've not installed yet. So I'm not too worried about those anyway. But tomorrow night I'll probably do in here either the living room, bedroom, or kitchen on the DVR. Do some ghost boxing, EVP. May do a Ouija board. Depends on how I'm feeling. You know, if I'm feeling too crock, it'll only be a short session like tonight. But I'm hoping to try to do a Ouija board tomorrow, if I do a stream tomorrow. Friday, I don't know what's happening to say because I've not heard anything from Rose. I did send her a message earlier in the week asking her to send me some info on some other kind of like unsolved murder mystery, because she did send me one a few weeks ago, but I told her, to be honest with her, it's just too kind of, that one she sent, it's just too hard, you know, it's too difficult. There's too many videos, too much information, too much conflicting information. You know, so many different sides of the story. I just can't. I don't think I could be able to do that particular one. So I said to her to send some other details on a different one, so I can do quick research on that one. If she don't, then I might still do the Alicia Lamb one myself on Friday. I don't know yet. I'd like to get Rose on here to do her, because she knows quite a bit about Alicia Lamb as well as I do. And as I said, like last time we spoke to Alicia Lamb about a year ago, she did say that she's got more information that she could tell us. So that'd be interesting. I can't remember exactly how long ago. It's about 6-7 months ago. I got an email about some woman reckons that she's like a reincarnation of Alicia Lamb, and that some of the information that I've got was very interesting to her. And she liked the videos that we did. But hey, you know, I can't say that she is like a reincarnation of her or not, you know, because like Alicia Lamb was like Asian, and this woman who sent me a message was like white English, I think, or something like that. So, you know, I'm not saying that she's a reincarnation. You know, could be. Don't know, but she found this streams quite interesting, and she reckons that there's no information on there, which we said was really compelling. You know, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. You know, tomorrow I'll probably do a stream here, maybe, if I'm feeling okay. I you know, as you see here, I'm still kind of like crock at the moment, still coughing up my guts. So if I don't do one tomorrow, I'll try to still definitely do one Friday. With Rose, if she can get on. If not, then I might try to concentrate on Alicia Lamb myself. If that don't work out, then we'll just probably do whatever crops up, I suppose. So anyway, cheers for tuning in. Quick shout outs, I suppose, before I go. I need. Oh, pardon me. I've not even tried that tea with honey and lemon yet. Pardon me, because I've been too busy doing other stuff. My throat keeps tightening up as well. So quick shout outs anyway. Before I go. LJM, Paranormal Fan, Charmy, Asti, Vicky, Ron Cut, Albert, Julie Richards, yeah, I ain't been on many hangouts lately because I've been too crock. Ian Bennett, Aaron, let us know how your tests go, Aaron. Yeah, hopefully you might be able to get out and do some paranormal stuff soon. Who else here? Julie Norman. Vicky, BBG. I think that's it. Laurie. To be honest with you, I'd say, like, you know, some applications sound pretty good. You know, we've had some pretty interesting results on some of them, but not all of them, you know, kind of thing. The last two, well, you know, well, I couldn't really make out too much on that one tonight, actually. The Periscope Q3 or whatever it's called. It's a good app, but, you know, again, you can't really set them there, you know, like, you know, when we used it the other night, we got a hell of a load of demon names come through. I still don't understand that box, to be honest, to be truthful with you, you know, because like it just spitting out names and names and names and names and names, you know, it wasn't really giving us anything kind of like compelling or like evidential, like, you know, spook voice coming through and talking, you know, saying like, hello, Steve, or hello, Will, or hello, you know, I'm a ghost or whatever. Now, if you can get like, you know, like Living Dead Paranormal, where I sent them one of my ghost boxes, yeah, they get so many brilliant EVPs on here, man, you know, ghost box, you know, it's crazy on what they get on there. And I'd love to get that kind of stuff. You know, at one time I used to get that kind of stuff, but I think, you know, to be honest with you, ghosts do tend to get a bit bored, you know, trying like, you know, certain equipment out, or they just don't know how to operate it or try to manipulate it. Look. Oh, hang on, let's get another drink. So many bottles in here. I think sometimes either spirits are either too lazy to even try to use a ghost box, or they just don't have the experience to do it. They know how. Now, there's a time when I did do a Ouija board, and I said to Abby, "How do they, get to know how to use ghost boxes?" And she said, "Well, I get taught by other spirits, kind of thing." God, I think the cat's done a stinky one. Hang on a minute, let me just go and check and sort that out, because I can smell something really bad again. Smells like that rotten cabbage stuff again. Oh God, it's stinking. So I know I said I'm going to close down in a minute, which I will do. I'm going to have a quick little conversation before I do. So Abby said, spirits teach other spirits to do things. Yeah. Maybe in some way, trying to communicate through a ghost box is very difficult for them. They need to energy to even try to manipulate this white noise, the sounds, the voices, the broken up speech and all that kind of stuff to actually come through. Now, all right, we've got a few voices on there tonight, saying a few names. That's all well and good, but at one time I used to get practically full sentences, and I ain't getting that no more, maybe because they just can't be asked to. Maybe they liked to communicate through a Ouija board or pendulum or through tarot card readings or something like that. I don't really know, but I feel like, ghost boxes are great and some ghost boxes are completely crap, And, the one I sent, Living Dead Paranormal, they always get some really good, compelling, interesting EVPs through them. And I do still have one of those ghost boxes, actually, but I've not really bothered using it that much. I know there was a time when I stopped using ghost boxes for several months because it suddenly just seemed like, I think it was all crazy one minute and suddenly stopped the next minute, and I didn't get nothing for months and months and months, and suddenly I started getting some more stuff through again, and then suddenly it's gone quiet again. So I suppose they have their ups and downs, when using ghost boxes. I'm always getting something on a Ouija board. I don't care what people say, I've done Ouija boards for 4 years now, something like that. And I know how to operate it, use it, open and close it. Some people say, you're faking it, but how can you fake something on a Ouija board where, you're communicating with a spirit? They're telling you something through your mind's eye, through your brain, yeah? They're telling you what to spell out. And it could be just a word or a sentence or a phrase or something, yeah? How many times have I found or got information through this from a spirit, mainly Abby, through the Ouija board, telling me something and telling a person something, yeah, which I do not know anything about, and they've kind of thought, whoa, fucking hell, how did you know that, Steve? Kind of thing. Even sometimes I don't even have to use the Ouija board. I can just tune into Abby, without having a Ouija board, and she'd just say I'll tell something there, kind of thing. We've been kind of attracted to go over there and nose around because we feel like there's something going on there. So Abby could turn around and say to me, for instance, she ain't telling me nothing now, but let's just say she could be turning around and say, "Hey Steve, we've just been attracted to just kind kind of like zoomed over there, and we've picked up a spirit that needs help, and we've picked up a little bit of information about this spirit. And she could tell me that information through my mind's eye, and it's up to that person who I'm telling this information to if she wants to believe it or not. And there's been times where I've picked up a lot of stuff and given it to other people, and they kind of thought, you know, bloody hell, Steve, how did you know that kind of thing, you know? And I'm not saying I'm a fucking medium or psycho or anything. Yeah, I know I've got abilities, which Abby is one of those people who helps me with those abilities, you know. But I do communicate with her better, I think, on the Ouija board than through my mind's eye. If you know, like I could be sitting here and I might suddenly tune into her, you know, quickly. She might want to tell me something, and you know, I'd say yeah, no, whatever kind of thing. And it does mean if I have to be on like internet doing a stream or not, you know, she'll just come through anytime she wants to. Over the last few days, I've seen a few shadows flying around with them, but it's not been, you know, it's not been nothing like negative. You know, since I had that doll from Rose, I have had a few weird experiences. You know, shadows, knocks, taps. Sounds like a little girl giggling, but I don't know if that's Mary, the other Mary, the new one. Could he be Tracy, the new one? I know one of them does tend to like giggling. But you know, not a lot really been happening, to be honest with you. If I feel like I need to do a stream, then I will do. If I don't, then I won't. But hopefully I might do one tomorrow. If not, definitely do one on Friday. With or without Rose. Depends on what she's going to be doing. Is she going to contact me or not? Watching, message me. Let me know if you're available Friday. Give me a name. If you ain't got a name to pick on Friday, we can do Alicia Lamb again if you want. That's it really. Showing that spirits don't want to communicate through the ghost boxes that pop, you know, that much now. Just say maybe they have the ups and downs, you know, they feel like it when they want to do it, you know. Maybe it takes a lot of energy for them to manipulate through the frequencies. I think it's a lot more harder for them to even try to communicate through software applications. I'd like to know how they do it, if they can do it. But yeah. So if you don't see me tomorrow night, it'll probably be Friday night, okay? So cheers for watching, and we'll catch you later. Good night, God bless. Ciao, ciao. I'm gone.